Hello, everyone, and welcome to your monthly Mystic Messages. I'm Tanys Coughlan from the Twillo Lifestyle Community, Twillo Lifestyle Academy, and I am joined by Jennifer Jurkofsky. Hey, Jen.
Hello, hello.
From
My Holistic Self-Counseling.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we are here to do messages tonight.
Yes.
So how is everyone doing? Everyone good?
Morning.
We've got a few people here saying hello, hello.
Awesome.
So that's great. I'm just bringing stuff up here on this side. Looks all right.
Just had to make myself live because, the whole wonderful StreamYard making everything all private. I don't know. Nothing y'all have to worry about.
Behind the scenes, guys. So tonight we're doing questions for card readings. So we are not doing we're not doing health, politics, or money, right?
Sure. Works for me.
We're not doctors. We're not accountants. Right?
Yep.
And of course, all of this is for entertainment purposes only, yada, 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 right? So don't be making any huge plans with anything that you hear tonight.
Love it.
All right. So here we go. We will say hello to a few people. Hey, Kaylee. How's it going?
Hello.
And we've got Living in Radiance. Whoops, where are we? There we are. Hello, hello. And we have Pooja.
Hey,
Welcome, Pooja. And Mary Michelle.
Hello, hello.
Hello. And we have Chris. Oops. They're jumping around here. We have City. We have Nalani. Hello, hello. And we have Christopher Bowes. Hello. Love Life. Alrighty.
Right.
Let's start that. So first people up. First people that put a question in, right? We're going to go in that order. Unless you do which you can't see at this point. Here we go. Unless you do a donation.
And you pop to the top.
And you pop to the top. Exactly. So we're going to star some of these here so we see what's coming in. All right. So we might as well get started with Christopher Booth.
All right.
G'day. G'day. All right. What is in store for your love life? If there is one. All right.
Well, these ones just decided to go for a ride.
They went and jumped out of your hand, did they? Let's see. These are good overall, this deck. This is the Doreen Virtue Romance deck. Okay. So, all right, here's what I have for you, Christopher. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I would say some healing work would help you to move forward in that. So doing some forgiveness work, maybe using the Ho'oponopono as you picture your parents' faces. Okay, that's going to help you because there's a bit of a situation that you need that calls for trust. So I'm feeling like when you work on the parent stuff, you're going to build your trust in yourself. And that's going to help you to trust others. Okay, then there is somebody coming. So you're going to have a period of getting to know each other. Okay, and this one is as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this may actually be a friend that changes into something more. But I think that you have to build the trust first, right? And then you do that by getting to know each other. Because then I have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment.
Oh my.
So there is somebody coming. But it may be somebody you know already because the getting to know each other, I think it might be somebody that you might have as an acquaintance. And you're going to end up in a conversation and be like, hey, they're kind of cool. Maybe I feel a little bit more as you get to know each other. But I think the healing stuff needs to come first, Christopher. Okay? So work on the healing of that stuff first, and then you got more to come. Okay? Hope that's helpful.
Cool. Yeah, so on that healing note, the first thing that jumped out of the deck, there was actually two of them. The first one was ride the current. Ride the current. So embrace change, flow with the rhythm, and release resistance. Answers unfold in the dance of transition. So there's some change coming, and that's going to be, very much in line, Tanys, with what you were saying. And then trust your path. Okay.
All about trust.
Yeah. Listen to intuition, seek direction, and embrace discovery. Answers reveal the journey within. And it's interesting that it says the journey within, because with Tanys saying about the Ho'oponopono and all of that, it is that healing work. And when I pulled from the shadow work deck, I got shame and guilt. Okay. So whatever it is that's coming up here, it's allowing yourself to feel what you need to feel without judgment so that you can heal it, right? So it says mistakes do not define your worth, bringing in compassion and acceptance. And so I think that that's going to be a big part of the work and the unfolding that's going to happen for you to bring this in. And then I got, there is hope ahead, right? So very much, again, in line with the fact that something's coming. Courage and take heart, there is hope. So yes, this journey of clearing some things and going through that are going to be, maybe a bit, a bit of a roller coaster. But that being said, there is hope ahead, and to know that you're going to be able to get through all of that. I then got the Atlantis card. And the Atlantis card is all about keeping the big picture, right? Keeping the big vision and staying aligned as you grow. So throughout this whole process, really just, don't get caught up in all the little details. Hold to what the bigger picture is that you want to have in your experience, and then allow yourself to flow through that. And the final card I got for you is relax. We're not going to force any of this to happen. You want to really allow the flow and allow yourself to rest in that. And as you do, you'll begin to trust that intuition and move into a space within yourself that will open you to what is possible in a relationship. Hope that helps.
Awesome. All right. Now we have, thank you, Christopher, for that. Sorry, one moment. I'm just getting these up here. There we are. Now we have Puja.
General
guidance.
All right, guys. What does Puja need to know?
Interesting. All right. Ooh, yours is all about love in many ways. Okay, so this is first part, self-love, Puja. So we've got prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. Look at all the hearts. Beautiful. Because someone new is coming. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. So, now, this could be a friend if you're in a relationship. But it looks like there might be a whole lot of other stuff happening, because we've also got open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal the situation. It gets better. The next one is opening to love. My heart is open. So there's passion there because there's flames on the heart. Okay. Yes, Patricia, to answer your question, we are doing readings and we're still open for that. And then Puja, don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. So you might have a decision to make here. This also could be a different kind of love. This could be a friendship love. Don't give up on that. Or a family love, right? So just the whole message there is like, open your heart to love. Look at things with forgiveness and acceptance, being open and curious, because you're meant to just embrace the future. There's opportunity ahead of you. So there's a path there, and it says, I step into the future with an open heart. So like we had, how many open hearts? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's time to open your heart, hen. 4 of the 6 cards are open your heart. Okay, and then the last one is, when you do, you will be rising above. See her coming out of the mud? I see only beauty and grace. So the lotus flower is coming out of the mud, and she's able to shine. Okay, so it really is about embracing love for all in this case, right? Because there's friendship love there, there's some romantic love, there's also lots of self-love that came up in that. So really embracing love and feeling into that. What does it feel like for you? Okay. I hope that's helpful. Patricia, yes, please put your question in the chat, okay? So that we know, and then we'll start for later. Awesome.
All right. Well, there's a lot. So here we go. I got let it go. Okay. So release the past, forgive, soften, move forward. So there's a process again here of that releasing and letting go. Because the other card that popped out with this is the on-call, which is that healer energy. Right. So being able to step into that, right? Part of that whole process is doing our own healing work. And what came out with the shadow work card is the divine juggling, right? So being in this place, it says, master different aspects of yourself, both the light and the dark. And that really is the divine juggling, where we're able to hold space for all the parts of us. And so it's really fascinating. Tanys got all this stuff about open your heart and all of that. And a big part of that opening for us often is opening to ourselves. Right? Opening our heart to the parts of ourselves that we hide or that we run from, and allowing those parts to integrate and to have a place within our wholeness. I also got the Run Wild card for the Inner Child deck. And it says, your inner child wants to run wild. Let your inner child run forth, right? There's this energy that needs to happen. There's what I'm feeling is that there's a lot of maybe control, or a lot of needing to do things a very kind of set way, or feeling like there's this need for structure. So what's coming through is this idea of like, just let yourself move, like let yourself run, let yourself enjoy, but also let yourself open to all of the things that want to come through for you. I got to move forward.
They're yelling at me. Get loose, girl.
Get loose, yeah. I got the move forward card. And it says, tell me, dear, when you are not a river, ever moving forward, needing to empty into the sky. Right? So the swirls and eddies of the mind are easy to get caught up in, and soon our whole life can feel stuck. Loosen your rigid thoughts, let go of the need to be right, even to be understood. Okay? Let universal or greater conscious understanding be enough for now, and move forward into that peace like a river. So just allowing yourself to do that. And again, that letting go, maybe it's going to be a big part of that, because they also, last card here I have for you is Peaks Reach. They want you to be able to embrace the successes that you've had so far. It says, celebrate your achievements and savor the triumph of your ascent. You've climbed high and you've earned the view, right? So just allowing yourself to enjoy how far you've come, even though we're still always in this journey. All right. So I hope that helps.
Awesome. Awesome. And next we have Kaylee. Would love a look to the rest of March. All right. All right. Okay. So what I've got here is the angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. So accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while Michael enhances your strength.
This deck, man.
It's jumping out at you, is it?
Every single time I go to shuffle it, it flies.
And there's a couple of things that you're working on right now, and that you're questioning whether to go forward. It's not time yet. So this is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. Perhaps business is what I'm feeling. Be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. So accept your truth, then let Source take it from there. Okay, but look at the hands on her shoulders, like you're not alone, right? They're watching over you. They're there to help guide you. So trust the guidance you're receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. Michael is also present to clear away your worries so you can trust divine guidance. And that's going to help to ignite your courage. So you're going to jump over those boundaries or those barriers there that you might have put in place. Usually they're self-imposed, which is what I'm feeling. Okay. And then you're going to know that you're making a difference. And this is also the channeling card. So knowing that, you're going to be bringing through stuff. It could also be light language, just saying, coming through with emotion. It's going to help you to bring people's emotions forward. And then you're going to be soaring into joy. Childlike wonder fills my life. Okay. So really it's about doing some healing work at the beginning of the month, and then later on moving into more of a empowerment kind of energy after some of the healing work is done. So, okay. Hope that's helpful.
It's so funny. I laugh because you're talking about jumping over the boundaries and all of that. And then I have set boundaries.
Well, I mean barriers more than boundaries. Like you're not,
No, I know.
Jump over your own boundaries.
It's true though. Like that's how we progress and we grow and we change, because we go past certain things and then we have to set new parameters for our experience. But this is saying claim your power and know your value today, right? And so I love that, because you're going to jump over, things that maybe other people have set up, or like you said, that you may have set up for yourself, saying, I can't do it, but now honoring that and moving forward. And part of honoring that is release and renew.
Yep.
So it says, embrace the flow of letting go to welcome renewal, allowing new energy to shape your path. And it is a really important piece because there is a healing aspect here. I also got heal through art, which of course I got that. That's so fitting for your creative energy. It says, express your shadows in art and let healing unfold. So creativity and expression, and really holding space for allowing yourself again to embrace that energy and know that there is more to come and information that's going to come to you about what's next for you as you go through that process. Because I also got revelations await, right? And so there's going to be information that's going to come through for you with this. And it says, embrace the mystery, embark on the journey of discovery, and watch the secrets unveil before you. And so this inner journey is really going to help with that. And what's going to be really helpful is to offer up gratitude. Right. And as you offer up gratitude, just relax in that energy, because that's going to hold space for so much to open. And then I got the Atlantis card again I got it for you as well. And again, it says, keep the big vision, stay in alignment as you grow. And so I think that a lot of the message that's coming through here are really beautiful practices that you can do to make sure that you stay in alignment and that you can open to that bigger picture. So really a beautiful unfolding is going to be coming. So hope that helps.
They told me to pick some self-care ones. So I also picked abundance planning. Okay. A massage and meditate. Okay. So these two, especially the abundance planning, feels like it's more business related, but we'll leave that for you to decide. Okay. Awesome. And next we have Hypnicity. What is next for you? What is next for you? Melanie, let's see. I don't know whether it's my animal or yours, but I'm seeing an elephant coming through. So I do have a grandmother elephant that comes through as one of my guides. So maybe it's mine. She might be helping with the cards, but let's see.
Oh, we could pull some animal cards. I mean, that's always
We could. Let's see. All right. It says, you are protected. You are safe within Michael's bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. Okay, so remembering you're not alone. I think you know that. You're pretty in tune. So just making sure that you're aware. And then take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome you truly desire. Because this is a big manifesting time right now. So really staying focused on that. And doing some prayer from the heart will help you to manifest as well. Prayer can really move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. Know that your prayers are being received. Okay? Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine, and answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you don't expect. Okay? And you just need to be you. Be the real you. Right? Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. Because that's just going to, more is going to come your way. Okay? You asked today to be placed in the protection of divine white light. Perfect. There's your confirmation.
Oh,
you are protected. It says you are ready for more. So your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you've been contemplating. So I'm feeling like this is also not just about career. It feels like expansion, like spiritual expansion as well. Like you're ready for more downloads and stuff. So they're coming. Okay, because you're going to be giving birth. Not necessarily to a baby. This could be a project. It could be a fertile time where you're bringing in lots of stuff. So it says, I'm bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. So that's why I say it could be a project. It could be something you're working on. But there's also, the other thing I like about this is there's the dove is coming forward too. So there's a lot of peace coming with that. So it may be that you're giving birth to a more peaceful time or way of life. And you're going to be sharing of yourself. I'm an incredibly generous being, it says. And this is also my tutu card. So again, it's about being the real you. Jen heard my tutu story not long ago. So it's really about just being you and embracing the situation and being in the moment. And, zebras, no two have the same stripes. So it's all about your uniqueness and just embrace that uniqueness. Okay? Oh, awesome. I've accepted that I'm a starseed and I'm here to help. Yay. Beautiful. And we want to say a quick hello to Lauren. Hey, Lauren, thanks for joining us. Hello. And we have Maria. Welcome, Maria. Thank you for coming. And we have, I don't know. We'll see. So it's in order. And let me just take a look where we at.
Well, I still have to do this one.
Yes, of course. I'm just checking to see what we've got here. I think we had a double. Okay. So yes. So welcome, everyone. If you have questions, you can put them in the chat. Where are we at? We have half an hour, so we probably have time for maybe one more. And then we'll be closing questions, I think. Okay?
All right. So we're still actually on hypnicity.
Yes. Oh, and you want me to put that up, of course.
We'll just so you know that's who we're on. So
that is who we're on, hypnicity. The rest of yours. Sorry to interrupt.
Well, just because, okay, so you said so much about authentic self, and the shadow card that I pulled was authentic self. So that's why I laughed when you said it, because I was like, yep, that's right here. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Uniqueness and individuality. And it's so cool because we go through all of these things and, we adapt and we change and we grow. And it's kind of like, okay, well, who am I now? And it's this beautiful unfolding that can happen. And so many of these cards are really in line with some of the things that you were sharing. So I'll go through them quick. So I got into the unknown. So into the unknown says underworld, depth, courage, and facing your fears. And so there is going to be some unfolding that's going to happen for you. But then I also got right on the heels of that is you can do the hard things. And so knowing that that's okay and it's not impossible. And so if there's something that's coming up for you that feels like it's really hard, know that it's not impossible and know that you can do it. But there is going to have to be some acceptance that's going to come into play because it's accept what is. And so, in order to, let's say, with shadow work, in order to work with our shadow, we have to accept our shadow. In order to change anything, we have to accept that it's a part of our experience in this moment. And that's really what this is talking about. I think sometimes we get caught up in acceptance and feeling like it means that we have to be complacent with something. That's not at all what this is about. It really is about how can you bring peace into this moment, even with this hard thing. And that's what the acceptance is asking you, because there's a magic opportunity here. So whatever it is that this wants you to come through is going to be really beautiful. It says, embrace the unexpected, seize the chance for transformation. And the cards that I got in light of that transformation are really pretty awesome. I got Hold the Connection, which is the 28 here. And I have to read this one to you. It's just a short little blurb. But it says, you are a member of such a royal family, there is nothing you can do to be disowned. And the eternal crown that awaits you, thousands have bowed to, thousands of times. It takes a great intention and an even greater will to maintain connection with the invisible. Yet your deepest truth and your greatest self is found right there. Now is the time to seek presence with the eternal. Go about your day, make your plans, face your fears, and indulge your joy, all the while remembering your roots and your royal heritage. And the final card that goes with that is the 10 Sisters of Light. Okay, and it says, you have been here before, lived many lifetimes. Your soul has learned skills in past lives and developed abilities and talents. It is time to reawaken and reclaim those past life gifts. Kuan Yin's grace, protection, and assistance help you now to release past life wounds so that you may bring past life powers to aid your present life purpose. So, awesome. You go. So pretty incredible. So just embrace the transformations that want to come through. They're not going to be too difficult. You've got this. And what's on the other end? Amazing. Beautiful.
She says, I even have the Big Dipper on my calf now. I have the Big Dipper on my shoulder right here. So that's cool. Big hello to YT Social. I've got you on the list. Thank you. And hello to Sylvie. Hey, Sylvie.
Hello.
Nice to see you. So that's where we're at with that. And so our next one is Marie Michelle.
All right, let's see. What do we have?
What is coming next? So a lot of healing and letting go is what it looks like to me. So we've got healing the past. Okay. I step into the future with strength and clarity. Angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while Michael enhances your strength. Lots of healing tonight. I think I've had that card 3 times now.
There are themes.
It's a theme. So we've got let it go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. So there's going to be some releasing happening as well, but you need to know that your loved ones are safe. Okay. So let go of fear and worry for your loved ones. Michael's looking after them. And it could be fear or worry that you're letting go with this one, right? Not necessarily a situation. It could be attitudes or behaviors and things like that. Know that you are receiving from angels, which I think you already know. So you're receiving from angels. The way forward is open. So you're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. Michael will guide you to personal and spiritual growth. Okay, or freedom. And your vibration is rising. This is a great spiritual great spiritual growth for you. It's a time of that. You're evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. So that's why we're letting go, right? Of course, we shed stuff in order to level up. So you're really in that leveling up stage. So it's time to do some self-care. So prioritize your self-care. So you do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. Okay. And then you're going to be emerging into grace. But one of those self-care things is also about sleep. Okay. Please make sure you're getting enough sleep. I open my soul to grace. And there's water here. So, it's emotion. Just allow it to flow through. Okay. Hope that's helpful.
All right. So on that kind of what Tanys was talking about, I got for the shadow card, Battle Within. And I know that this is something that, we all face at different points in time, right? Because it says the greatest war that you wage is against yourself. So notice if there's an inner conflict or there's something that's going on inside of you because it wants to come to resolution. And there's something that needs to be revealed about whatever that situation is, because this is the Eclipse of Concealment card. And it says navigate through the eclipse of concealment, understanding the cyclical nature of hidden phases and awaiting revelations. And so there's quite a bit here in terms of like that understanding the cycle of things and how they come through. And in the inner child deck, I got a time to remember. So I think what's coming through might be maybe clearing some core stuff from childhood or from growing up that needs to come through and be cleared, because there is this beautiful sacred well that's there for you. And that's that healing energy, replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty. And so there is this unfolding and opening that wants to come in for you. So holding space for gratitude for that and for the journey, because the journey, we don't always give that gratitude to. But, I think sometimes maybe there's a wanting things to unfold in a certain way. And I got the final card here is the Bamboo Moon. And it's again about timing. And it looks like right now is a time to go inside because there is a lot of unfolding that wants to happen. So it says, did you know that there are no mistakes in the universe, and all events, circumstances, relationships, and situations are unfolding in perfection with the timing and the intelligence of the divine plan. Any apparent delay is in your favor. If something is happening for you right now, then that is perfect too. Divine timing is perfection. It is safe to trust this now. So just know that this unfolding is there for you. It's there to move you forward. And there's a beautiful well of healing and self-care energy there if you're open to it and to receiving it.
Beautiful. So next we have Rachel. So Rachel, I noticed that you put in about Ollie. We're really sorry to hear that. I've just picked some cards because I'm not sure. I don't think the decision's been made. So, but we're going to send some healing light to Ollie. For that, but I did pick a few cards for you just for the overall, but I'm going to hide this because it's a bit long. Okay. So you want to know how much time he has? Well, I don't think we answer those kinds of questions because that's like a health question. So we don't really do that, right? I put in, so when you start working like this, you put in sort of, you can tell me this, you can't tell me this. And one thing I told them was that I don't want to know when anybody's going to die. So that's not going to be something that's going to come through for me anyway, because that's not something I put, right? So the best thing we can do is know that you are protected, okay? You are safe within Michael's bubble of light, so you can proceed with confidence. I got it's almost over, so your current challenges will soon be resolved and you'll be able to look at the future with a smile. Okay. Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you don't expect. There's something to look deeper. There are some gems of wisdom deep within. Okay? So really looking at those gems of wisdom is going to help you to move through this, because there's going to be a time of accepting what is. Okay? And it says, I accept and embrace my inner majesty. So see the hands on there? So lots of hands-on work with Ollie doing the healing. They really look like healing for me. So that would be, I think, in order. In terms of other stuff, we've got embarking on an adventure. Okay. I savor the wonders of the world. Get your power back. You've forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine, so take your power back. Okay. And step into the spotlight. You have a message the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. So I think you're going to be back on stage soon, my dear. So there you go. Yes, Marie Michelle, we just did it. So if you want to watch the playback, you'll get your response. Okay? Mm-hmm. And a big hello to Monica. Hi, Monica. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, our questions are closed. If we have time at the end, then I will, but our questions are closed. And then we have Ocean Garnet. So welcome, Ocean Garnet. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining us. So, yeah. So that's what I've got for you, my dear. For Rachel. Rachel Rose. What have you got for her, Jen?
Yeah. So, you had said about, making peace or having peace around it. And I got the Let It Rain card. Okay. And the Let It Rain card is allowing what is, right? That inevitability and that trust. And so really holding space for how you're feeling and what's going on for you, and knowing that everything is happening as it needs to, not always as we want it to. But I also got the Sacred Bell for you. Actually, 3 cards jumped out of this deck. So, and this is the replenishment, self-care, and giving from a place of plenty. So really taking care of yourself so that you're able to be there. And then Atlantis, keep the big vision, right? So staying in alignment as you grow. And part of that is going to be going inward, right? So I know that you want to be there and you can be, but this is a time to connect and go inward, because there is a lot that you need to take care of for you in order to really be there and be present and set the boundaries, is what they're telling me that need to be set around all of this. So the Divine Juggling card came out again with Dark Reflection. Okay. And so what this is saying is that there's a truth seeking that's happening and that there is a progress in order to move into that inner harmony. And so, you say, yes, I have been letting it rain. And I think that there is a release that's going to be happening in order for you to be able to clear some of the stuff that's coming up so that you can act with clarity. Right. And so clarity is going to be there for you to know what it is you have to do, focus your intentions, navigate decisions, and that clear insight and purpose is going to be there. Just thrive and believe. Right. This is the part that, sometimes we get caught up in too, because there's a part of us that goes, yeah, I believe it. And then there's a part of us that goes, yeah, but, and we have to notice those two things, because we do sometimes, block ourselves in many ways. And so it says, embrace growth and trust in promise. Keep an open mind. Answers reveal the path to fulfillment. And then the final card I got is the Dream Wide Awake card, right? So really allow yourself to dream what you want to have in this experience, and then hold space for that, so that you can have that clarity and know exactly what it is that you need to do in order for the best outcome in this. And by best, it's not always what we want it to be, but it is the overall bigger picture best outcome. And so we're sending you lots of love and sending lots of love too.
Definitely. So just as a heads up, we do have 3 questions left. just to answer your question, Maria. So we've got Patricia, we have Maria, and YT Social. Okay, those are the ones that are on our list. Okay. So for Patricia, hello, Patricia. So we have Archangel Michael is with you now, even though you can't see it. He's actively working on the situation. He's here helping you. Okay, so work with him. Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. Okay, so I think there's some stuff that you've been asking about that's going to come in, but that you're really not, like, you're expecting it to look like this and it's going to be over here. So it might be like you might have to change your perspective on things a little bit when it comes in, but it's still awesome. Okay. Increase your knowledge. Education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. Okay. Interestingly enough, awakening ancient wisdom was also there. So deep inner knowing is emerging within me. I feel these go hand in hand. So I think it's probably going to be something metaphysical or spiritual that you're going to sort of look at as a course going forward. And they're encouraging you to just take action. Okay. And it says, I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. Okay. We have revealing radiance. So there's pearls of wisdom in there that you're going to find that are going to help you to reveal your radiance in all of this, because then you're going to be exceeding. This is both of these words together, exceeding. So exceeding expectations.
There's always a new word.
Just leave it to me. I'll give you a new word. Okay. You're exceeding. I soar into excellence. And look at all the growth there on the side. So all the greenery here is a representation of growth. Okay. So lots of growth to be had here and some learning coming in. And yeah, it looks awesome. You're there. You're not alone. You're protected. All that stuff. So hope that's helpful.
All right. So
hi, Karen. Yes, I'm sorry. We did close the questions, but it's nice to see you. We'll be back again next month, or we're available for private readings. Or if I take this off, no, I would have to take the other off as well. So we also will do some if there are, what's the word I'm looking for? Donations.
There you go. All right, Patricia. First card I have for you is Deep Sea Diving. Oh, I'm frozen. There we go. Deep Sea Diving. Okay, and it says, wave the mystic, learn through experiencing and depths. So there is some messages that want to come through for you. And it's interesting because the other card I got is listen. So there's definitely some stuff that's wanting to come in. So when we talk about like what should we focus on, a big part of what I'm getting is about listening. And so focusing on clearing the mind so that you can hear what needs to come through. Because I also got hear what's unsaid. Okay, so now there's 3 cards about like really spending that time listening. It says, tune into the silence for truths that words cannot express. Listen deeply. All right. So there's a lot here around that. And I think that listening is going to help you because there's a choice that's coming, and I got choose wisely. And so the choose wisely card says decisions shape your path amid challenges. Stay open to learning as answers reveal your destined journey. And so part of what it is that wants to come through here has to do with inviting peace and bringing peace into your experience. And so the more that you open to listening and hearing what is coming up for you, the more you're going to be able to make those plans, right? So we don't necessarily know what's unfolding, but there's these really quite a bit of messaging that wants to come in order for you to be able to chart your course with intention, right? So the future is yours to design and navigate. There's just this kind of messaging that needs to happen. And then I got, for the shadow work, the escapism card. This card is about relaxation. It's about detaching from the daily struggles and relaxing, but don't use it as a form of avoidance. And so I think that what, that kind of card is here to do is to just say, they're asking you to stop, but they're asking you to actively stop and listen to what messages need to come through. So it's not stopping and going, okay, I'm not dealing with anything. It's really a very active stopping to hear what they want to say. And the final card I have for you is the Moon Maiden. It's about blessings from the Moon Maiden. And it says, the Moon Maiden with her lucky hair brings auspicious tidings of prosperity and abundance to you now. The universe seeks to replenish, restore, and create through you. Allow yourself to receive beyond what you have thought is possible by opening your heart with gratitude now. Let the blessings of good fortune from the beloved maiden of the moon, Kuan Yin, flow easily into your life now. So I think that they want to bring you some pretty amazing things. So I think for the next little bit, what's coming through on my end is stop. I almost want to go into like that rap. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Sorry.
That's awesome.
There is this piece of really, doing exactly that. And then your guides want to collaborate with you and really help you to figure out exactly where you're going with all of this. So
Yeah.
Hope that helps.
Yeah, definitely. That's awesome. So we have, I have to point this out because it's funny. You know how you said listen a few times? Yeah. So Karen said, we'll listen. Oh, listening. Every time I write listen, you say it. So you must have said it at least 4 times.
That's hilarious.
So welcome, Karen. Thank you for listening. Had to do it. I had to do it. Yeah. All right. And next we have Maria. Can you please let me know if you're here, Maria? Haven't heard from you in a little bit. I think you are, but so I do have a reading for romance for you, Maria. Yep, she's here. Okay, good. So I have what I have for you is that there's a lot of attraction there. So you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, so in order to really step into that, be in the current moment. Okay, instead of looking so far in advance, because there's passion there. All right, so allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There are a few things getting in the way, though. Okay, you're going to have heart-to-heart conversation and honestly discuss your feelings with each other, because there's 2 things that you're going to need to discuss. One is finance and career, because those are in the way. And the other one is deception. So someone's wearing a false self mask in the relationship. So I don't really like giving this card, but it came out, so I kind of have to. So this could just be that there's something that somebody is not telling the other one. Okay, so it might be just that there's a missing piece there that needs to come out. So that's where the heart-to-heart conversations are going to be. All right, and don't forget to let your friends help you through this. So ask for and accept support from others as you go through this, because you may need a little bit of support as you have these heart-to-heart conversations. I think that it's, all relationships require work. You're going to have to do the heart-to-heart conversation is good. Okay, so that's not cool. Right, he's not being honest.
Oh. Well, just wait till we get to these cards.
Yeah, okay. So let your friends help you. Right? It is very sad. So there is deception involved, right? So I'm not off. And then career and finances, there's something about money where all of this is concerned. as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, yeah, let your friends help you, right? Listen, I really feel like you got to listen to their advice as well. I'm sorry, Maria.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really sorry. That's difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Sending you lots of love.
When he's living there, it's hard, but, I don't know if you have capacity to say, but I did get release and let go. And I did get you're free to move. And I did get that you need to put in roots of stability. And I did get that you need to set boundaries and that you need to deal with some limiting beliefs. So we're going to go through these, but they're all kind of given the same message here. Okay. And so, release and let go, that's pretty self-explanatory, right? We've got free to move, embrace your liberty to explore new paths. The world is wide open for you in your journey. And if where you're at now is not good for you, it's okay to change it. And everything is saying, change it, set the boundaries, do what you need to do. And if there are limiting beliefs that are coming up for you that are holding you back from being able to do that, those are what you need to address.
Yeah.
And to address them, I got deep sea diving again. You got to go deep. You got to go inside and you've got to figure out what it is that's keeping you with that. Okay, don't have friends and family. I get you. I feel you with that. I've had an experience that didn't have, a lot of people around me, felt trapped. And I will tell you right now that the universe has you. It will hold you and it can help you through this. Okay. This is the way of the mystic. It's learning through experience and depths. And if you can allow yourself to really explore this energy, look at your mindset, bring in that self-realization so that you can become, what you want to be, because we do become what we believe. And if we feel we're trapped, we are. Right? And if we feel that we're alone and we feel like we can't do anything, then we end up getting stuck in that energy. So what you need to do is find those roots of stability, reach out to people. If there isn't anybody around you, do you have, can you go out and start to make connections, whatever it is that you need to do in order to get the support that you need in order to be able to make some of these transitions. Because I also got the say yes card. Right? It's time to be open and receive. And so in order to do that, these boundaries need to be set. You need to work on these beliefs and you need to allow yourself to be open to the possibility of making change. Okay. So I know that is like tough and I'm getting all these cards and I'm like, holy moly. But then you were sharing and I was like, okay, I get it. I understand. I see it. I see what they're saying.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the deception and stuff comes into it, right?
Yeah, exactly. So sending you so much love. All
Yeah.
right. And just that the universe wants to support us. We just have to open to it. It is hard, but you've got this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I hope that helps.
You were worth so much more from Living Radiance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So sending lots of love. All right. So our next one and last one of the night. I wanted to know about guidance and precautions I have to take next. But YT Social. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I was all cut up in the other one. I'm sleeping on the job here, folks. All right. Let's see, what have we got coming out for you? Not sleeping, I'm just, I'm all being empathetic on the job. That's what I do.
Just present.
It's who I am.
Present. It's good.
It's who I am. It's what I do. All right. Oh dear. All right. That's good. All right. This is good. All right. The first part I was a little like, oh, okay. But really we're good. We are good. Everything is okay, right? We're good.
Everything is okay.
We're all going to be fine. All right. So, YT Social. Simplify your life. I cherish the simple pleasures in life. Okay. Cherish those and also savor pleasure. So it's all about pleasure. Make sure you're actually finding pleasure. Okay. Whether it's with this self-care, whether it's with, what does it feel like when you get that thing cleared or cleaned, right? You finally get the bathroom cleaned and you've got that nice clean counter in the bathroom. You're like, oh, find pleasure in that. Okay. Know that you are protected. So Michael is there protecting you. Your I did get it's almost over. So your current challenges will soon be resolved and you'll be able to look at the future with a smile. So that's the one I was like, oh, okay. So we've got something going on, right? So in order to do that, I got also open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal the situation. Okay. Embrace this magical moment. You're in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. Okay. And you know what we got next? Abundance. Welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. So if your challenges are financial, it's almost over. Abundance. Because you are making a difference. So I think that you're also intuitive. And this is my, spirit speaking from the sky card, right? So you are making a difference. And it says, my inner light shines far and wide. And there have been some waves in the emotions lately, but that is simply part of the process for you because you are coming into power. So you see you've got all this light coming down in this one. Yeah. This light coming down is helping you to stand in your power. So meaning really like Jen was talking about the last one, put your boundaries up, be strong in that. Okay. Because then you will soar into joy. That's why you need to look at those simple pleasures in life, because that's really going to help you to feel this way. And it's childlike wonder fills my life. So perhaps it's more of a change in perspective for you, I think, in terms of a few things. So think about the things. Okay. So they're showing me when I do healing work with people, it's like you're pulling up this belief and you're looking at it and you're going, okay, does this still serve me? Yes? Okay, I'll keep that belief. Then I put up another one. Does this still serve me? No. Okay, I'm going to toss that, right? So I feel like you're going through a period where you need to do that. And instead of looking at this thing from this angle, you want to look at it from this angle. Because there's something that, I don't know. I talk with my hands a lot. Anyway, that's what I'm getting for you, YT Social. And girls, I have a serious request. Please pray. Okay. We're sending you lots of prayers and love.
Yeah.
Jen, what have you got?
All right. So I have first one here, clear away old energies. Okay. So there's going to be some stuff coming up that needs to be cleared. And it needs to be cleared. What I got from the shadow card is there were two from the deck that came out. The first one is unmasking truth. Right. So this card says, it says that,
thanks, Karen.
the eye sees only what the mind is prepared to know. So notice what is going on for you and what blocks might be there. Just because and it's true, the mind is a processor. It just does what it does. And so if we aren't in control of the mind, then the mind is what makes everything happen. And we don't want that. We want to be able to be the ones in control of the mind, not the other way around. And so there's some self-examining and revelation that's going to come from that. And maybe it has to do with something about control issues. And I don't know if those are your control issues or that you're dealing with somebody else's control issues, but they're definitely there. And there's a release that has to happen and a trust and an empowerment that has to happen for you. So if you're fearful of losing power, or there's a false security, notice that, because that's going to lead to a vulnerability. And so you want to be able to work through that and know that you can do hard things. Okay. So I know that this isn't, the most ooh, this is wonderful, but there is a beauty in being able to understand these and to tap into it and to be able to move through it. Because there is a plan wisely card here. All right. So there's plans that have to happen for you, and there's a movement that needs to happen. And so this clearing process right now is about cultivating that success. It says, golly, sometimes these are hard to read. Cultivate success through meticulous research and strategic plotting. So your foresight will unveil new paths. And I think what it comes with that, I mean, it's a chess set and everything else, right? So there's something strategic that you need to look at here to figure out what the next best step is. But it's going to reveal itself to you once you've kind of gone through what it is that you need to go through. And as you do that, harmony calls. Okay, so what it is that it's trying to pull you towards is that harmony. So embrace equality and pursue justice, but keep an open mind as the answers unveil your path to balance, right? So really being able to step into that place of balance. And then I have the rainbow, right? And the rainbow is such a beautiful card because once we get through all of that, it's sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward, and it's opening to that energy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I know you've got a lot that you're saying, but they're telling me all this stuff. So I wanted to get through it. And then the last deck I pulled 2 cards, and I was thinking, okay, I wanted to pull a card for YT Social. And then I was also thinking, okay, I want to come back for a moment and just give Maria one last card. And I pulled them both. And then I was told that I want to read both of them to both of you. So I'm going to do that.
So this is for YT Social and Maria.
Okay, so I got the turquoise Lotus Mother. Okay, and the turquoise Lotus Mother says, an old pattern is finally ending. You are to be lifted from your struggle, freed from a weight of the past. You have learned all that you needed to learn, and now it is time for relief, release, divine protection, and the happiness of a healed heart and peaceful soul. And I've got the Amaryllis Lute. Okay, and this one says, you are growing fast and leaving fear behind. When your vibration changes, so does your life. It is safe and loving for you to release that which no longer feels right for you, no matter how important it was in your old life. It might not have the same place in your new life, except healing change now. Okay. Okay. So I hope that that's helpful.
Yes, that's awesome. So are we. Mm-hmm. We are also grateful for this community. Thank you so much. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, we love you guys being here too. And it's been a wonderful evening. If anybody wants like a private reading, please reach out to our deets below. Mm-hmm. And we are available to do those as well. If you want more information or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, and YT, just to your question there, right, about which is better and all of that, it really has to be about what resonates for you and what allows you to open to the healing that you need. And each of us, when it comes to, different kinds of Reiki energies and all of that, we need to go with what feels the most aligned for us. So sit with both, see how you feel. Notice before and after when you do a meditation with each of them. And that's going to help you really know exactly what is going to be right for you and your journey.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting selenite for you to work with too, YT. Yeah, meditating with some selenite would be a great idea. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for that, Living with Radiance.
Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. Oh my goodness. It's 5:36 in the morning for her.
Oh, wow. Oh,
wow.
God. Okay.
Thanks, Garnet. Thanks for joining us. Mm-hmm. So what have you got coming up there, Jen?
Oh, golly.
We've had the last 2 days. Oh my goodness, energy-wise.
It's been wild. It's, yeah. Also.
Oh, sorry, YT. YT Social is a male. I did not realize. So sorry. My apologies.
That's okay. I mean, YT doesn't really give very much away either way. So
It's
thank
true.
you for clarifying that for us.
Yeah, please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let's see. What do we have coming up? That's a great question.
We have Monday.
Well, we have our support group tomorrow.
Oh, we do. We have our support group tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. We have a support group for Beyond Being Human. And so that's going to be tomorrow night at, I want to say 7:30 again. And that is
7:30?
Is it 7:30?
I think it's 8.
It might be 8.
You're right. It's 7:30.
What I'm going to say is do this. If you guys want to join the support group, it's on Zoom. So it's face-to-face with us and everybody else. It's not recorded. It's a safe space to talk about our journey, to talk about what we're going through, to just hold space for one another. And, that whole idea of walking each other home. Like, that's really what it's about. So we just come together to be able to hold that space for one another. So go to beyondbeinghuman.org/support-groups. And you can sign up for it. You'll get the Zoom link and everything else, and you're good to go. And so we invite all of you to that. It's absolutely free. Donations are, of course, welcome. But you're all welcome to join and be in that energy and that space. All right. The other thing that I wanted to mention, just because it is tough, right? And everybody's really feeling it. Is to talk about the transit that we're in right now. So I talked about it on Monday on Twillo Talk. So again, you guys are welcome to join Twillo Talk any week, Mondays at 5 Eastern. And we talk about the transits and the energy that we're going through. But just to know that right now, the energy that we're going through is the gate of crisis. And so just hold space for that. If you get caught up in feeling like something is a crisis, allow yourself to begin to kind of release that, explore that, feel into, what's going on for you there, just so that you can move beyond that shadow energy, because we we don't want to stay there, right? That's never a place that we want to stay in. And so just notice that, and we're going to be in that for the next few days. So, just hold space for bringing in that tenderness, bringing in that love, that peace, that ability to kind of navigate and do all the work that you need to do for the grounding and for taking care of yourself while we go through that energy. Okay.
Yeah. Lots of self-care.
Lots of
That's what's needed. So we have the support group. Then Monday we have a special Twillo Talk.
Yes.
We have a special guest on Monday. Would you like to talk about her, please?
Sure. So we have Dr. Melissa Sophia Joy on with us on Monday, and she's been doing some really awesome offerings with helping us work on our shadow, right? Working on that feeling of not being enough, and how we navigate that energy. And I know that she has, I think it's going to be that following weekend, she has a course that she's offering for the weekend. And if you, I don't know if she's going to be upset if I share this. If you go and watch the For the Love of Mystics live, it's recorded. It was on YouTube. I think it's on my Facebook too. She has a special offer for anybody who watched that. So you might want to check that out. But phenomenal energy, and I'm sure she'll talk about it on Monday. And also, if you watch For the Love of Mystics, she was on there with Curtis Childs, and you'll be able to find it on Beyond Being Human. You can probably find it on, like I said, YouTube, my YouTube. It's on there. It's on Beyond Being Human's YouTube. It's on For the Love of Mystics on Facebook. So if you do @For the Love of Mystics, you'll find it there as well. Lots of places to find it. It's not hard.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, all of those things too. So that way you get noticed. You get sent a notice.
Notifications.
Notification. That. You get that.
Awesome.
Also, a quick reminder that next weekend, the 23rd, I will be on with Tarot Stash and with Kaylee doing spa readings at 11 a.m. So if you're looking for something with readings, that would be another option as well. All right. Thank you. She likes our giggles.
Oh, awesome. Yes.
She loves our giggles.
I love to giggle and laugh and all of it.
It's that childlike energy.
If you're new to this, because I, you know, maybe you're not, but some of you might be, there's also on YouTube, you'll get every month, at the beginning of the month, we do a 6-card reading. And then if you join the Twillo Lifestyle membership page, which I think is still free.
It's free. There's resources.
It's 20-card reading every month. Okay, so we get the first 6, and then you get the rest of them on the Twillo Lifestyle membership page, and we do that every month for you guys. So
collective reading.
You got it.
So that's where we're at. So we're here for you. Final words? I feel like I'm supposed to pick one more card for the collective. I don't know why. Ride the waves. The waves of emotion that are coming through. Oh, well, this is good. For the collective, manifesting our dreams.
I love that.
Perfect. My dreams are coming true. So, do you have one you want to pick?
Yeah, I did. Well, they were just like, do this deck, Jen. So I was like, okay, I'll do that deck, guys.
We just do what we're told.
Radiant Moon Compassion. So collective, bring in the compassion. Kuan Yin sits upon a radiant moon of compassion, pouring forth the spiritual strength needed for you to liberate yourself from lower vibrational energies of fear and judgment and shift into the vibration of freedom, love, and peace where you naturally belong. Hold on. Say that again. Shift into the vibration of freedom, love, and peace where you naturally belong. You're being urged to use this power to grow spiritually and free yourself from a situation that would otherwise dim your bright spirit.
So don't dim your light, folks, because our dreams will be manifested. All right. Stay on that high note and don't give in to all the other stuff that's going on. Right. Stay in your heart space. And we will see you all on, well, tomorrow night if you join us for the support group. Yeah. Or Monday on here again. All right. Take care, everyone. Lots of love.